I was on a job site programming a mission on my controller, and a guy walks up, watching what I'm doing. He smiles and says, "How do I get your job?" I laughed and I told him, "Well, first you go to Air Force pilot training. Then you fly airplanes for about 35 years. We both had a laugh, and he said, "Yeah, maybe I don't want your job." But that moment stuck with me a little bit because a lot of drone pilots are doing the exact same thing. They're pricing jobs like they're just flying a drone instead of pricing what they actually bring to the job. The client isn't just hiring you, they're hiring your equipment, your experience, and your ability to deliver. And most of that is invisible. The guy on that job site, he didn't see the planning, he didn't see the airspace coordination, he didn't see the processing. He just saw someone standing there holding a controller. And that's where a lot of pilots go wrong. They price what the job looks like instead of what the job actually is. In my last video, I showed how I left $725 on the table in a single job. This is exactly why that happens. And there's another factor here that a lot of people don't talk about. A lot of pilots get their start doing network jobs. $70, maybe $100, quick flights, simple deliverables. And that's fine. It's a great way to get experience and get yourself off the couch if you're not doing anything else. And you can also consider it getting paid to practice. But if you're not careful, that becomes your baseline. You start to believe that's just what this kind of work pays. And over time, that thinking carries over into everything you do, even when the job is bigger, more complex, and requires a lot more responsibility. You're still pricing it like it was a $70 job. That's not a pricing problem, that's conditioning. And if you don't recognize it, it'll follow you into every job you quote. If it looks easy, it's because you approach it with the pilot's mindset, prepared, deliberate, and in control. It ain't easy, we just make it look that way. And there's another thing you'll need to watch for as you gain experience. The better you get at this, the easier it starts to feel. You show up, you plan the mission, you fly it clean, you process the data, and you start thinking, that didn't feel that hard. And if you're honest, there's almost a little bit of guilt there. You're thinking, this is actually kind of fun. Can I really charge what this is worth? But that's exactly the trap, because the job didn't get less valuable. You just got better at doing it. Just because it feels easy doesn't mean it should be cheap. Even if you're brand new to commercial drone work, you don't need decades of flight experience to have value. Think back when you first started studying for your Part 107, that moment when you realized how much there was to actually learn. Airspace, weather, regulations. It can be a little intimidating. The client is paying for that. They're paying for the time you put in, the late nights, the effort it took to understand how to operate safely and legally. Because even as a new pilot, you're bringing knowledge, responsibility, and a professional approach to the job. That has value. Whether you've been flying for 1 year or 30, that easy job might be built on years of experience. Understanding airspace, planning missions, knowing how to deliver clean, usable data. That's not something you just show up and do. That's also why I build out a simple proposal, even if the client never sees it, because it forces me to think through everything that actually goes into the job. And a good proposal makes it easy for the client to say yes. There's planning involved, airspace coordination, flight time, processing. All those pieces have value. If you're undercharging, it's probably not because your math is off. It's because you're not valuing everything you bring to the job. That guy on the job site, he saw a guy holding a controller. He didn't see the training, the experience, or the responsibility behind it. You're not just flying a drone. You're delivering a result, and that's what clients are paying for. I'm Steve with Drone Services of Kansas City. If this helped you out, consider subscribing. I've got more videos coming on real-world drone operations and building a professional drone business. Thanks for watching.